And we're live. Let me tell you guys a funny story. Hi, from Slushy Austin. I knew a kid in grade school we called Slushy Austin. I'd rather not talk about it, especially on the live stream. You could probably find us. So I'm here with my friend Ben Sorensen. We're in the DGA marketing studio headquarters. We're setting up this beautiful new DGA sign. We're trying to get the backlighting. He's been doing some 3D printing things. And then we're just sitting here. We're just casually looking at the lights and different settings and things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock. So, none of us are surprised, but it is always a disappointment when I'm late to this thing. What did I miss? We got a lot of people in here already chatting it up. Yeah, Chris already called me out. We're trying to get Ben's. Is it on?
I couldn't find a microphone, so I'm just going to talk into this camera holder the whole time.
Yeah, no, you're on. Oh, you were kidding. Oh. Come on in here. We'll do a one camera setup today. Little lower tech than normal, guys. Sorry.
We've got this.
Sorry, everyone. We do have that, though.
Oh, you can't see my...
It's a work in progress. Tell us about that project.
I took the logo and I 3D printed it, and then I cut a bunch of LED strips into little chunks, and then I connected them all, and then Das Light.
KG says he's here while he has a chance. You guys and gals have sure made things busy around here this week. I heard a little bird told me.
Yeah, we have lots of giant news today, right?
Which was super, yeah. And it was really creepy because a little bird hopped into my office earlier, and then it started telling me things about the office in California. So I freaked out. But it said that people have been packing orders and shipping things. And I think today we sent out... I think we caught up today on the massive wave of Catrina disc orders, at least round one. So thank you to everyone who ordered a Catrina Allen Rift SP Signature SP Rift. I actually didn't get my proto order in. I felt so silly, but I threw a couple with Kat while we were filming. But... yours are on the way.
Yeah, I guess I can share.
Mine are on the way, I believe, allegedly today, along with a new shirt.
Ooh.
And so we'll have some cat protos potentially for next week. I'm very excited to throw those. The team announcements are done, and now Tyler's just cashed it in. It's just done. You're not 100% wrong, Kelly.
I mean, after you work 80-hour weeks for a month straight,
I'm gonna put that back up.
We can get by with a couple 35-hour weeks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is so funny. This afternoon, I was just like, I'm not gonna make it. There's a number of things that I wanted to finish. One, and my apologies to you, Ben. I was planning on having the first and only episode of season 3 of Most Fun Wins out tomorrow morning, which was the Barrett reunion. Ben and I met Barrett down in Emporia. There was a cameo from some people that you guys might recognize. And I got 90% done. I could release it tomorrow if we didn't care about the scoreboard. I've got the scores that pop up on every hole. If that wasn't a big deal, I could post it. But
I mean, the people could just
wait.
Keep track at home, right? They can just get out some paper and count every. We showed every single throw, so they can do it themselves.
Why do I have to do everything?
And then they'll just hold it up against the computer at the bottom,
right?
And make their own sound effects every time it shows up.
Here, scoot up here. I think there's a chance that you're coming at both Is there an echo? Oh, what the echo?
Is my mic even on? It is
It's
on.
definitely on. Just trying to get your voice only going. That should help. What did I miss? My protos are on a table to sit forever and never sent to me. Get mine is yours Monday.
He's just gonna throw them into trees.
Dandridge, hi. When do the Scott Kesey Tour Series discs come out? I was gonna say Scott Kesey Tour Series Reef, but he's not a reefer anymore.
So you're saying he was a reefer?
Well, that's a rumor.
That's what we hear.
Going around. He liked to putt with reefs. So I don't know. What would you call him?
I think he's a rifter now.
He's a rifter and steadier. So, go Scott.
My man. Maybe he can do Scott Kesey Tour Series steadies this year.
There you go. Skeezy steads. I'd throw some skeezy steadies.
I'd be all about that.
Guys, check out this.
Scott's custom stamp would just be like him 3D modeling a basket or something, or like designing a basket.
Yep.
Or like a big drafting table.
Look at this.
Whoa. That's why this disc is so cold.
Isn't that beautiful? It is. Yeah, there's actually still there's still snow on it probably from I just took that not too long ago. Let me see if I can just go. There it is. It's a beautiful thing, and it flies even better than the picture, if you can imagine. Ben Leanna in the chat. How's it going? Chris Cabri. What are you talking about, Chris? Jack in the Box at 3 a.m. last night. Not a good decision. Ben's ghost account is out in the chat.
Hey, that's me.
Ben Leanna, Team DGA Pro.
Hey, there's someone else on the Team DGA page now.
Look, I know that it's not you now.
Okay.
Or you're really good at this, because that's never a comment that you would make. So you definitely threw some people off the trail right there with that.
No, I just gave my wife a script of things to read on my ghost account.
Hi, Alex. Good job on the editing job, so it looked like Andrew won on the putting challenge. We know you gave him a better run for his money. Scott, listen, here's what I'll say about that. It was absolute hubris to challenge the second best putter in the world to a putting competition. You know, that's like, hey, Usain Bolt, let's go. First one to the across the parking lot wins, you know. Like, I think we all knew how it was going to end.
You just got to catch him at the right time. Like, if you get Usain at the end of, like, the day when he's done a whole bunch of
No, apparently
running.
I don't. Somebody just messaged me to see if I mute my phone during live. I muted it, but I still got that. What the camera angle was behind and zoomed in. It was a legitimate 30 feet, everyone, and I put in 8 out of 15. More than half from 30 feet. Whether it was indoors or not, I'm like, you know what? 950 rated, soft 950 rated advanced player. I will take 8 out of 15 from 30 feet.
Sample size 1. It's hard to say.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be accurate. It may not be, you know.
But the big story of that video obviously was the 4. Andrew hitting 4 each time. If you've watched it, you know. But especially at the end, after it was all done and he kept going, that was just... We need to try that. I have a mock shift here. We need to try that final position that he did. Just absolutely disgusting how good of a putter he is.
I putted for like 3 weeks on that at my house.
On like that?
Yeah, all the way down.
And 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
From 30 feet?
I think my
every
best
time?
was 10 out of 13 from 32 feet.
I'm going to set up a
33 feet.
camera, and you're going to have 5 putts, and you got to make 4 out of 5 of them
Okay.
with the pressure.
I can make more with blowflies.
Okay. All right, we'll find out. He's confident.
I took second in that putting competition. Come on. I beat Drew Gibson in a putting competition.
Yeah, but listen, I took 5th. So,
and there was a big gap between
the same
second
metric
and fifth.
that you're using, to talk, is the same.
How many points did you have?
If I was, I think 115 was.
And I had 160.
Yeah, that's a big difference. There's
No,
50 people.
I'm
there.
not
Just if you look at the placements.
60.
All right.
I mean, I'm not going to consistently beat Drew Gibson, probably. Again, sample size of 1.
Mm-hmm. Jack in the Box tacos. Jack in the Box is making making a killing off of us on this live stream. What molds are slated for the next release? Tour series molds. Ooh, a little bit of a hot drop coming in from our team manager Kelly. You heard it here first. Next on the deck are Tour Series discs, which, if I'm not mistaken, is our touring team, which is, let's say them together, Catrina Allen. By the way, do you guys know Catrina Allen, 2-time world champ, 6-time player of the year, Team DGA, in case you missed it. Andrew Marweed.
Shasta Chris. Trevor Harbolt. Noah Meinsma.
That's 5.
And 3 of those are new to our top tier team this year.
That's a lot of Tour Series discs, and that is super exciting. I've seen the stamps. Let's show them. All right, click.
Yeah,
Here you go.
where are they at?
Here's the.
Ta-da!
No, we're not going to show you the stamps. Greedy.
I mean,
settle down.
I'll probably see them when you guys do.
I'm not showing you the stamp. You don't get.
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a thing up on the.
I know. You need to update my title, too.
Yeah, I got you. Hang on.
You did some prep. I just ruined your late show prep.
Yeah, we were so absorbed into the light show back there.
I mean, it's on the website, Kelly, so.
Completely missed. What is that? Oh, there we go. Catrina Allen, Team DGA.
I just don't have my bow in today. That's why I look different.
Your voice is deeper. Ben Sorensen. Got to be careful. It's not Sorensen. Team DGA. Yeah, I mean, that's what I put for her, so that's what I'll put. Yeah, that's good enough for her. It's good enough for you.
Yeah. Same tier.
Same tier. Not the same tier. Same team. Same team.
I could totally not beat Catrina Allen in a round.
I actually, speaking of hubris, I also challenged Catrina to a competition while we filmed, and let's just say I contributed just a lot of jokes, but I also threw as many discs as she did. But I mainly contributed jokes. She contributed good shots. Did Noah's promotion just go? Hey, Chris threw a 400-foot Anheuser Tempest shot today. Well done, Chris. They will do it, but takes a big arm.
That's what you threw the other day too, right? You threw a Tempest for your 400 plus.
I threw a Torrent.
Oh, it was a Torrent. Duh.
Yeah, believe it or not, it was a Torrent 420 something.
He wrote his name on the top, so it's a Tyler Torrent.
Yeah. Contest idea. Everyone guessed the molds and plastic and they could win in a giveaway. That's a great idea, Ben. We will probably do something like that. Did we do that last time? I feel like we did. Like, guess who is getting what disc and what the plastic will be. We could maybe have, like, guess what's on the stamp. That'd be a reach. Chris says you're better than Drew Gibson in every aspect. Did Noah's promotion just get leaked?
Not in distance throwing, but maybe similar in some of the others.
Matt Ammo just popped in to say, I love the sale. Just wanted to say that.
Sales are great.
Oh, I see what Kelly means. Oh!
I mean, it's on the website. Anyone can
It is
go
on the
look at
website.
it.
but let's make it official. Noah Meitzma promoted to the touring team in 2022. I'll probably do some sort of, something maybe. But it's like if you're on the live stream, this is why you're on the live stream.
Yeah, if you know,
because
you know.
Tyler says stuff. Everybody's just watching the live stream with notebooks, looking in the background, trying to see what Tour Series discs are back there.
I mean, tons of people already went to the team page to look at Kat and Marwie and me.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure.
Disc Golf Luke.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who else? What, Ezra moved up to? Was he the one? Hapner?
Ezra went from Arm Farm to Proline Base. So very exciting jump for Ezra Hapner.
He crushed it at AM
Worlds. Yeah, he was on like all the lead cards all week long. Ended up in, I want to say fifth?
Maybe fifth?
He was, amazing performance at AM Worlds.
He's got some cool pictures on his Instagram too. I wasn't following him, and
he's a great rapper as well.
Yeah,
I have, not that I'm any kind of a judge, but I have not had the pleasure of playing around with Esner. Who's Esner?
Esner.
Yeah, that's a quick way to say Ezra Hapner. Even though I've been around him a lot, super fun, great kid. But I really look forward to getting to play with him someday. Super smooth.
I saw
Crusher.
he and KK played around together, a tournament together the other day.
His In the Bag is fun. It's on our site as well. How many discs does the Traverse bag hold in just the main disc compartment? So we say 20 plus for the Traverse, Adam. That is really conservative because, if it was all drivers, you could probably get 25 plus, honestly. But 20 is a very comfortable amount of discs. But to answer your question, I'm going to work backwards from taking 4, 6, so probably 15 easily in the main compartment. It's all you need for sure. Like the stream. Yeah, get him, Chris. Lots of traffic on Disc Golf Luke and Ben. So Disc Golf Luke has also been added to Team DGA. Team DGA is just not messing around. Just get out of our way. Hide your trophies, folks. Team DGA 2022. I want that to be our official
hide your trophies.
Our official slogan. Hey Kelly, can we get that locked in? I want that at the top of our team page.
I could totally 3D print a mini that looks like the Homer Simpson, shrinking into the, and it's like people pulling their trophies into
Team
the bushes.
DGA 2022. I want that on a t-shirt. We are actually going to bring in my friend, another Team DGA member. You know something though? We're going to have an interesting technical challenge here in about a couple minutes.
Well, you can just do the listening.
Be kind of sad. I could just, what we'll try first is just kind of keeping it down low.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Keep it on the down low. Oh, here's another technical challenge we're going to need to work out.
That's fine.
It's not fine, Ben.
That's fine.
I want this to be perfect for the viewers.
Well, what were you doing for the 3 hours before I got here?
Just looking at the lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They do look great. They'll look better. We're not quite done with install over here, but we're getting there.
No, I was working on the Most Fun Wins video. And a slight tease for announcing the Replay Course Growth Program winner. All I'm going to say is that the winner has been selected and notified, and we are going to announce early next week. So stay tuned for that. It's very, very exciting. I was looking at pictures and just the information about who won. I'm so happy. I'm so honored and proud to be part of a company that does that. It's been a super rewarding process to take like an existing course with existing baskets, give them completely free 18 new Mach 7s, then they upcycle their existing baskets to another course in need, and everybody wins. Okay. Without further ado, let's bring in Ed. And then let's do this. Let's do it in this order, okay? Bring in Ed, have technical problems, and slowly fix them awkwardly while we're on the live.
So like a normal week?
Yeah, just a normal.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And Ed Radakovitz. How's it going?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
And
There's the first problem. We have the challenge of framing. Here, get off my back. Get off me. What are you doing? Okay, I can fix this. Ed,
yes, sir.
introduce yourself while I awkwardly fix these problems, and tell us how you came to be part of Team DGA, and then I want to ask you about the Rift when you're done with that.
Okay, hi, I'm Ed. I'm I'm an old guy, so I just started playing disc golf a couple of years ago, and got into DGA discs right off the bat when my friend Charlie bought a Sail, didn't like it, and gave it to me. So now the Sail is the best disc in my bag always. But anyway, so yeah, how I got part of Team DGA, that's a good question, Tyler. It seriously is. I I've spent a lot of my time on my social media, dedicated disc golf, promoting the DGA brand, my discs, because I love them. Not for any other reason than I really liked them. I thought they were worth promoting. And then just kind of being involved in the community. And one day I got a call from KG and said, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'm like, "Sure, let's do this." So that's Reader's Digest version of it. Yes.
Kelly Greenhoe, KG, in the chat right now, Team DGA manager. Making dreams come true. Like yours.
Yeah.
Ed's.
Yes.
Now, when you say that we were the only disc company worth promoting, I agree. But would you further say that everyone should burn any discs they have that aren't DGA and then switch?
No, I would say you should give those discs to somebody else because you know you will beat them because their discs are not as good as DGA's.
That's actually we were just rehashing the only question on the Team DGA application. It's just one of those little hypothetical things. Let's say you found a stack of competitors' discs. Would you A, burn them, B, see, that would be waste. We don't condone that. I like Ed's answer. Give them to your competition.
Hey, the last two tournaments I played, nobody was throwing DGA, and look what happened, right?
Coincidence? Maybe.
I think not.
Probably
I think
not.
No, sample
Could
size
be.
bigger than one. It's fine.
What's
Yeah.
up with you and sample sizes?
I don't know. That's how statistics work. It's part of my job.
Statistics. Ed, why is the Sail the best disc in your bag?
Well, because it has such a lot of glide. You don't need a big arm to throw it well, and my arm is not big at all, So for me, and anybody like me, I don't have to throw it or try to throw it hard for it to go a good distance, And then once you kind of start getting a feel for it and learning the touch, you can get it to Anheuser, Heiser, Flex, low. Ceiling shots are really great for it. Tailwind shots, mess with the different weights, the different plastics, and you can really becomes a very workable disc. I mean, I could see where guys who are throwing 400, 450 only use them as rollers, but for somebody like me or a beginner, man, it's a great disc to throw right off the bat.
Yeah. Do you have any 150 class Sails, Ed?
About half my collection back there is 150 class Sails.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's my jam there. I mean, 150 class Sails. That's why I throw a couple heavier ones in there for certain types of shots. Maybe if they want to fade out a little bit more, or go left in certain situations. But I almost always throw 150 class Sails.
I'm new to the 150 class Sail world, and I'm throwing it all. Actually, the Most Fun Wins video that I was going to put out tomorrow. I was looking for a picture. I got one kind of on accident. Like I didn't realize it was until I saw the sticker on the back. I'm like, oh, this is a 150. Is that a 150?
Yeah, 159.
Oh, there's a 159. But I have an SP one. It's just giant flakes. It's so pretty in my bag right now. And I feel like when I've thrown 150 class stuff before, like you can just you can tell, or you're like whipping it to the right or something. I don't know what it is about the sails. Maybe it's the rim, maybe it's the hand feel, or just the way that I'm throwing them already. But I couldn't really tell other than the flight. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was in the air for so long.
Yeah, it's definitely my distance driver. Especially when I have some open area or you have to hit a tunnel or something like that. Other than that, I'm a mid-range guy for the most part. My game consists of mid-ranges and sails, and I will throw bonsais for the wind, and also throw pipelines. I like pipelines quite a bit because anything slower speed really suits me. But probably 80% of the time when I'm on a tee and I have some distance to go, I'm pulling out the sail and just letting it rip best I can.
Are you a Team Rift or Team Squall?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say, for the most part, I'm a Team Squall guy. It's just I've always thrown it well. But there are times where the Squall is just not doing it for me, just for something it's a feel thing or just a mental thing, and I will put my Rift in my hand and throw that more often. Even though I do carry both in my bag, I think it's kind of how I feel that day. It's just kind of feeling better for me.
Do you bag both?
I'm mostly Rift guy, but I will bag the Squall if it's like course dependent, because it fits that mold in between like fairway and mid range really well. So if I want something that goes laser straight, but maybe not quite pipeline distance, but not quite Rift, then I will put one in occasionally. I have a PL one that I like.
Yeah, I can throw my Squall almost as far as I can throw my pipeline. So it's like, why bother? If I go out with a Squall, let's just say a quake, a breaker, and a steady, I could play just about any course around here and be somewhat successful on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Let me know in the chat, guys. Are you Team Rift or Team Squall? I do think, like Ben said, I think that they each have their spot. There's overlap for sure. I mean, they're both glidey straight mids. But especially the new run of SP Squall, I could see bagging alongside like a Pro Line Rift. They have a good amount of glide, but those new SP Squalls have a good finish to them that you don't always get from a Rift. Maybe an SP Rift.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SP Rift, especially at max weight for me, has a nice finish. And so that's what I'll use for that type of shot where I want to go straight and have a little more finish than the Squall does. I'll throw an SP Rift.
Team Tremor, Tex. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't make the distinction. I don't think anybody would be Team Rift or Team Tremor because those are pretty different stabilities. But the Squall and the Rift, I like to ask because there's some overlap. There's not much overlap between a Tremor and a Rift, I guess is what I'm saying. Caesar?
Yeah.
Caesar says, I think you guys are pronouncing Aftershock wrong. See, now that would be a good... That's not enough more overstable than the Tremor is understable. So it might be worth asking, are you Team Aftershock, Rift, or Squall? Or D-Line Quake?
Well, you know what? I've never thrown to Aftershock much. I'm not real keen on the feel of it. The rim, it's great disc. I've thrown a little bit, but it just doesn't seem just to feel right for me. And so if I want something that has that little bit of stability, then I'll just throw like a granite Quake or something like that that's not quite as beefy as a regular Quake. Give me that same type of flight. And if that feels a bit better in my hand, but that's just personal preference there.
Yep. I fell in, I really started to enjoy the Aftershock about a month before we released the D-Line Quake and then the granites. And I remember telling the guys in the office, I was like, oh, this is like, they're so close in flight. So I think that's a great comparison. A granite Quake versus like just a standard stock Pro Line Aftershock or something. Ben Leanna is not going to give up on that. I know Aftershock is his baby. He's in the chat fighting for the Aftershock. Hey, listen, if all of us buy SP Squalls and granite Quakes, more Aftershocks for you, Ben. So
it's a win-win-win.
Yeah. Are the SP Squalls or Ice Squalls more stable? My Ice Squall is beefy.
Ice Squalls for sure.
Yeah. I'd say the SB are they're in the ballpark, but in my experience, they're a little less stable.
I don't think I had it.
I don't know if you got an ice.
I don't think I have an ice squall.
I have a squall on every plastic now.
Did we only do that for ledgestone?
I think so.
That was just a ledgestone run, wasn't it?
That I know of, but maybe KG or Caesar would know.
I don't remember. I don't think I got one of those, actually. Great question, Chris. Well done.
Luke says, why choose? I have both.
Both what?
I'm assuming squall and rift.
Yeah.
But it could be 2 plastic squalls. I got an SB squall the other day that I haven't thrown yet that I'm interested to try.
What's that? What?
Or maybe a Tour Series one. It's got like a wave on the front. I think it's Matt Bell. Like,
is it older?
It's like flexy. Yeah, it's older. Like a 2018 maybe.
Okay. Just joined, says Con J. What's a good overstable approach disc with a comfortable grip? Looking to buy something this weekend. Shall we all three say it at the same time? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Breaker.
There's some lag, but yeah, we basically all said it at the same time. Con J, you are definitely going to want to pick up the DGA Breaker. It's available in several different plastics, and it is the best approach disc in the history of approach discs, not to overstate it. Oh, look what Kelly says.
And then some were used for the AM stamps. Andrew Marweed stamps.
Yeah, from the Marweed. So some of those special blend squalls, I think, is what Kelly's saying, were used for the Andrew Marweed limited release.
I bet it's ice squalls.
Oh, some of the ice squalls.
Because I think he had some ice squalls with the Andrew Marweed stamp.
Okay. You know, the one thing that I miss out on, I don't miss not being at DGA headquarters when, containers come in. But sometimes I do miss out on it for just knowing all the little ins and outs about our discs. Because, 1,000 miles away and stuff.
You don't buy one of all of them?
I usually do. Well, they pay me.
Oh,
Kelly pays me quite a bit to take the discs and take pictures with them. It's sort of an influencer, arrangement that we have.
That's what you do around here.
I have sort of a licensing fee. You get it, Ed. We do the same thing with Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Just like every picture that he puts on Instagram, $50. Facebook,
Sure.
$10. Because
yeah,
TikTok, $300.
Ooh, I gotta get me a TikTok account.
Yeah, it's the wave. Hey, speaking of TikTok, I wanted to talk to you about this. So we might as well do it live. Why not? Business meeting. I want to bring back the Shift Your Game challenge. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell the people in the chat. So 2 winters ago, coronavirus hit the world. And everybody was inside, and it was, our campaign was called Put in Place, but what was the hashtag? Stay in Place? That's not right.
I thought it was Put in Place, but maybe.
No, that was ours. We did Put in Place as a play on the...
Oh, other one.
I think it was Stay in Place.
Was it Stay in Place?
I think so.
Somebody will tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. So, yeah, we did the Put in Place challenge where you just, stayed at home, get a mock shift, and then we developed this whole putting program, and we had like 20 plus people involved to help me develop all the rules and stuff. And what we came out with a few months later is just like the coolest combination of like a fun 30 minutes of putting and really challenging, and then over several weeks, really beneficial for improving your putt. And we called it the Shift Your Game challenge because it's all designed around the mock shift. It's a set of putting stations and different rules, and then different configurations of the chains and the pole for the mock shift. So we're going to bring that back. And I was talking to my friend and yours, Disc Golf Luke, about promoting that again. And that's why I wanted to talk to you about it, because I think that Disc Golf Luke, us, Ed, whoever else wants to be part of it, I think we start doing it. We start challenging each other, posting our times. Think we could get other people involved? Maybe you give away some prizes.
I'm down.
I'm going to have to hit KG up for an order on one of those.
Yes. KG, make Ed a sick deal and then take $5 out of my influencer account.
No, he just has to post one picture or video on TikTok. Ta-da.
Just one.
There you go.
If you just do one video on TikTok, you've already got a couple mock shift baskets. Tex, you were part of the... You do have a mock light. Yeah. So, and that's the cool thing about the Shift Your Game Challenge. You can do it on any basket. It's just like, it's best enjoyed by, people with a mock shift because all the different configurations. Tex, you were in our beta testing group, right? When we did the... Oh, wait.
I was in it.
Putt in place, hashtag putt in place was 2 winters ago, but we did the Perfect Putt 360 app. Last winter was the Shift Your Game beta group. All right. Sorry, guys. I've monopolized a lot of the conversation. All that to say, if you don't have a mock shift yet, it's one of the most affordable training baskets and the most versatile in terms of how you can set it up and do all the different things on it. And it's kind of like having multiple baskets in one. So go buy one because we're going to start having some fun on them, and you're going to be left alone in the dark.
My favorite thing about it is that it catches great. I have rocket putts, and it catches them almost all of the time, unless it's like actually a bad putt. But you hit it center, and it's usually going in. Oh dear.
The mock light's the same way. I was really impressed when I first got it, how well it catches for the portable type of fold-out basket that it is. It's really great.
Exactly. Yeah, the mock light was one of the first of its kind in terms of being so compact, but also the standard chain. What am I trying to say? Profile.
Configuration.
Yeah. In terms of just the width and height of a standard disc golf basket's chain configuration. And then the mock light is where some of the link technology of the Mach X. The Mach X is an incredibly, groundbreaking, pioneering basket in terms of the technology. But actually, some of the tech on the Mach X was discovered around the time that Josh and Scott built the Mach Light. I don't know if we've ever geeked out about that before.
No, but like thinking about what the Mach X looks like and what the Mach Light looks like, I can see it. Some
of those smaller, like 3-4 link chain strands on the X are kind of patterned after some of the things on the Mach Light. So,
my favorite thing about the Mach Light is when you hit the band or the cage, you don't have the annoying sound you get on a chorus. It's got little soft studs. You don't feel so bad.
You probably know more about that sound. It's just chains for me, Ed. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Ben could probably talk if you guys.
No, I usually hit the top.
Just the smack.
I never miss low. Never, ever.
And we have some, there are some sounds in this Most Fun Wins that we're putting out soon. There are some smacks and slaps, let's just say.
Barrett and I out there rifle putting.
Not our baskets. What?
Barrett and I were out there rifle putting.
Yeah, exactly. Ed, are you playing anywhere this weekend?
I just have putting league tonight. Other than that, we have too much snow. We got about 13 BLs worth of snow on the ground.
Oh yeah, I saw your post.
I'm a hardcore. I'll play anything, but that's a little too deep for me, to be honest with you. I don't feel like looking for my disc so much, and I don't want to put ribbons. So it's probably good that I have a couple of weeks off here because my body don't tend to be rested properly. So it'll just be putting leagues for the next couple of days or weeks.
Ed, tell us, you did a really cool thing in our Facebook group a few weeks ago. Actually, I don't know, it may have been going on longer than that now. But tell everybody, I'll let you tell us what it is and where the idea kind of came from, how that all got started.
Okay, it's this Traveling Rift, which is going through the DGA All Day Facebook page, participants there. What was it, back in December, for some reason, I was sitting here one day just doing something, and it hit me because I think it hit me because there was a local kind of disc going around the canyons at Delwood, is kind of a tribute disc to somebody who had passed away. And I'm like, it's kind of sat in my head for a little bit. Like, that'd be kind of cool to do that, across the country with all the DGA folks. And so I started thinking about how I'd really want to do it, and the logistics of it and everything. And then I put it out to the group, and I was actually a little overwhelmed how many people jumped on it immediately. I figured I might get 20, 25. Over 40 jumped on it.
40,000 people. It's
Yeah, 40,000 people.
a lot of more than are in the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, can you ask those 40,000 people to come subscribe to DJ Disc Golf YouTube channel? That's part of getting the Rift, is you have to sign up or subscribe.
Right, so I wasn't sure which disc I was going to use, but I figured the Rift is a good disc because everybody can throw it. It's not too much for anybody. And so myself and my buddy Jared Gardner, who's a local guy who throws DGAs, we went out to Delwood and gave it a first throw. And if you recall from the video, he hits the cage on the very first throw of it. And so it was like, I thought it was in the basket. That was crazy. So that would have been a heck of a way to start off the traveling Rift with an ace, huh?
Yeah, it was still incredible.
And then, so then from there, I sent it down to St. Petersburg, where Christiana and, oh geez, I'm having a hard time remember names now. Kent got it, and they took it, and then Ned had it, and I think Ned had an awesome video.
Oh yeah,
she says the Rift is magical. That was my favorite part.
And then it made it on Jomez.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that's so fun.
It did. And then it went up to northern Florida, and then over to New Mexico, and it is now currently in Rick Brazil's hands in Arizona. And so he has it now, and he's going to do his thing with this weekend, I'm guessing. And then Jeremy Doman is there too. He's back for this month and next month. So he asked me to time it for February when he was back home.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're going to get together and do something. Then from there, I'll decide where it's going to go. I mean, I've kind of got a route planned out, trying to keep it in the fair weather until all the snow and stuff is gone from around the country. People could throw it in nice weather and not lose it and all that good stuff. It's much more enjoyable anyway that way.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at right now. And it's definitely going to make a stop at the DGA headquarters so, people can do what they want to do with it. And once it makes it back here to Illinois, Frank Connolly missed the initial throw, so he'll get the final throw. I think maybe I'll send it back out to Kelly for you guys to display at the headquarters at that point, because I think that'd be a cool little thing.
Yeah. No, don't send it to Kelly. Send it here. We'll put it right there. Kelly's not watching anymore. We'll just pretend he never heard that. We'll say that was the plan the whole time.
Tyler.
Yeah, well, it'll end here.
Do you want to crack at it, Tyler? You didn't say
yes
or no on that.
I do, of course, but I actually am now wondering. We probably should talk about that behind the scenes, because if it does end at DGA HQ, I'll want to get in on it sometime before that. If it ends here to display here, then obviously we could just do it, at the end of the trail.
Yeah.
So we'll talk through strategy on that with you.
Well, I'm going to have it hit DGA headquarters in March, because like folks at KK and those, they kind of want around that time. So I figure if I hit it there, then about 5 or 6 different people can get it all at one time, where without having to mail it around. Then so
yeah,
kind of like the strategy there, and then you can go on to the next person, and then but that'd be fine if you want to be the final guy. I could give it to you, and then you can throw it in next December and do your thing with it.
just crack it on a tree right into the. There's a pond 3 holes away that nobody would have ever thought was going to come into play. That would just. But better at the end than in the middle of the.
No, we'll just let Allie and I throw it first, and then you can throw it into a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Kat could get a hold of it at some point too. Oh wait, Arizona, interesting. We should think about that.
Oh yeah, it's there right now.
Okay.
Yeah, she's theoretically.
If somebody can hook her up with it, that'd be fantastic.
Jeremy Doman, if you're listening, go knock on Kat's door and
just
say,
casually
here, throw this.
Just hand it off. Be like, hey, Ed sent this for you. She'll know what it means.
Go to your local Planet Fitness at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
and
4 or 5 probably.
she'll be there. Yeah, she like slept in the morning that we filmed the gym scene for her announcement video. She went later than normal at like 6, and I'm like, I just went to sleep. Like these people who are so motivated, you know what I mean?
Hey, during the summer, my buddies and I, we start at 6:30 in the morning because, well, we beat all the crowds, especially at the canyon. It's always packed if we want to play there. We have about good 6 or 7 courses around here. But we get out before it gets too hot. We're all home by 10 o'clock. Our wives are happy. Families are happy. And it's great. We're all early risers anyway. I get up between 4 and 5:30 every day anyway, so.
Well, that's the difference between your wife and mine. It has nothing to do with whether I'm there or not. You know, like just me coming home doesn't necessarily cheer her up. You know,
That's because you're always home.
Yeah, that's true.
That's probably true too.
We need to go to the course more often.
Yeah,
That's what we're learning.
She's like, yeah, like, could you go? That would be great.
Take like 3 of the children with you.
Now, you know what? I got to give a big shout out to my wife, Colleen. She's been awesome to my disc golf journey. She realizes it's something I really love doing. It gets me exercise, and she never ever says, no, I don't want you to go. I always, she accepts the fact I'm playing all the time on the weekends and a couple times during the week and spur of the moment stuff. And she's been very, very supportive, and it's been awesome. So,
good job, Colleen. Ed, is it true that you shred on the guitar like that one that you have behind you?
I don't know. That's for others to say. I think I'm a very mediocre, below par guitar player. So, but I love doing it. I've been playing since I was 18. So, I have a step in the
That's
corner.
like 25 years, Ed. That's a lot. That's a long time.
5 years.
I just crunched the numbers. I worked backwards from your age, and that's a long time. That's over 2 decades of playing the guitar. That's a wow.
Since 1984.
Woo! Okay.
84, yeah. I graduated high school in 84, so yeah.
Dang. You were adding some sick riffs over some like Ray Boltz songs back in the 90s. Not Ray Boltz. Keith Green. No.
Keith Green. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Oh.
It's a deep cut.
Green, huh?
Guns N' Roses?
That's interesting, Tyler.
Striper. How about Striper?
Striper, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Striper. I'll put on my black and yellow spandex and walk around with
Hey, actually, I'm thinking the next time we have you on, I'm just going to have you up in a little corner box, and you can just be jamming the whole time.
That'd be fun.
Just to rip during DGA Live the whole time.
When we go to commercial break, we'll use Ed's music.
Yes, it could be like it's like Saturday Night Live or like The Late Show or something. You're just like there to just play in and out from different transitions.
We'll say something funny, and you go.
I'm here every Friday anyway, so let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We have DGA Live with a live music.
Well, the great thing about being able to do that is when I make my YouTube videos, I don't have to worry about any kind of copyright infringements or music. I just put my own stuff in there.
There you go. That's awesome.
If for any videos or anything, Tyler, you want some music or something like that, you just let me know. I'll hook you up with something.
Yeah, do you have any sort of Keith Green sort of sounding
I can maybe get there.
That's kind of that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for most of the time. Like if you watch any of my recent stuff, Hey,
I do play on my worship team at church, so I mean I know what you're talking about.
You get the references.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right. Well, Ed, thank you for joining us. You want to shout out any thing?
Well, I always shout out my wife because she deserves it.
Colleen.
And, yes. Our local community here is awesome. We have some great people who run a lot of stuff, like Sean Callahan, Sheila Callahan, who are owners of Delwood Disc Golf. And, Leo Borowski, Thor Bachelor, Ryan Fancher. Those guys are really the heart and soul of our area. They run some great tournaments. They ran Clash last year, Clash of Canyon. So it's pretty awesome. They do so much for us, and they're just such a great, just great community they've built here. And everybody you call it J-Town, the Joliet, Illinois area. It's such a thriving community. So that's my shout out for today. They're just awesome people.
Is that the town where they do the Joliet prison
Yes.
tournament?
Yes. We're not. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore though, because that was done as a fundraiser for the prison because it's becoming a museum, do tourist stuff. That was what we did. And our first couple of years ago, for 2 years, we did a putting league inside the prison, and so they don't have access to it. And so this year they decided to go to a haunted house, which is near Delwood here, and we do a putting league in a haunted house, and it's pretty cool. It is super cool.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for being part of DGA, and thank you for all of your support. You were doing just as much before that you were a sponsored player on our team as you are now. So can't thank you enough for helping spread the news about our baskets and discs and just being the encouragement to our community. Thanks for what you're doing with the Traveling Rift, and thank you for all the future hours that you will spend running our live music operation during DGA Live. So
I love it. Thanks to you guys. You guys do this. It's fun. You guys. What I've always said about DGA is they really foster a great community, which feels like a family, and that's kind of how I've always kind of loved it more than anything else. So, and thanks for having me on today. This has been a blast. I enjoyed it.
Our pleasure. We'll do it again soon. Okay.
Sounds good, guys. Have a good
Thanks,
one.
Ed. Bye. Ed. Outwardly, we do a good job of kind of promoting the sort of family, inclusive environment. The actual, at work environment at DGA is pretty toxic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's.
So this is your expose, right now. You didn't even tell me.
I say it every week.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
And you twitch your left eye twice and then your right eye 3 times. That's what that is. I thought it was just you, adjusting your contacts or something.
They don't even let me wear contacts.
Oh.
Terrible. They don't send me protos. They don't send me ice squalls.
So, let's take all the discs we have.
Okay.
And then make our own disc golf company.
Oh.
We'll call it DGAA.
Why?
Disc Golf Association Advanced. It's like DGA, but better.
No. Wait. I got it. DGA Plus.
Oh, that is better.
Yeah. We're coming for you, DGA.
$7.99 a month subscription.
Hey, can we go? Oh, it's like Disney Plus. It's DGA Plus. Oh my gosh, if we come out with our own streaming service.
Yeah, next week, DGA Live will be behind a paywall, so we'll see how many of you actually love us.
Oh my gosh. Can somebody, guys, don't go buy DGAplus.com. Okay.
I already bought it.
It's ours. I am so gonna. I need to make a poster with a fake streaming service and all the different shows we could release.
It's just like Andrew Marweed and Catrina Allen streaming birdies into the basket.
No, but but it would be like a buddy cop poster. Yeah, that would be one show. And then the other one is Trevor as a Survivor Man or something. Oh my gosh. Come on. That would be so funny. What did I miss? Justin, welcome to the chat. Ice Torrents. Dang, Chris, that would be sick. Dandridge says, Tyler, you'll be beaten until your morale improves.
See, you weren't wrong.
That's dark. I guess, we were right there anyway.
Dandridge would know.
Well, we need to go because we need to answer Disc Golf Luke's TikTok challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some stuff happening over on TikTok. Disc Golf Luke just got his mock shift, and he started out with 2 putts from 25 feet into the standard configuration and said beat that. So I'm thinking at first we'll just do that. We'll keep it standard and maybe move back to 35 feet or something.
And then we'll start putting left-handed.
No, and then we'll take off some chains, and then we'll move
And
it
then
in.
we'll start putting
And we'll-
left-handed.
No, and then we'll lower it down. You know, if he can
And-
do each one of those, which he's the wild card here. You know, not me.
He has the knuckle putt.
In terms of, you know, who's gonna.
I don't know if he's been putting lefty. I've been putting lefty.
Okay, given enough time, do you think I can recreate any shot that Luke throws at us?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I saw somebody else copied the knuckle putt and pulled it off.
The off the tree putt that I did took like over an hour.
I seem to remember your kids complaining about having to bring you more lemonade.
Get two at the day's ending. Yeah, it's probably losing some daylight out there. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Go buy the Catrina Allen Rift at discgolf.com/Catrina. And thank you if you already have. But go get... Hey, thanks, Kelly.
Hey, look, it showed up.
That's so awesome. I just got my UPS tracking information for what is presumably my new shirt and Catrina Allen Proto discs.
Which are sold out. Thank
Thanks,
you to
KG.
all of you for buying all
Yeah,
those and
that's-
showing Kat the love.
That is very awesome. You can still get the Catrina Allen SP line Rifts if you have. Get a couple more if you haven't. Then get a lot more.
And tour series are figured out, but we can't tell you about them yet.
Oh, let's tell them.
Okay, yeah. Ready?
Okay, ready? Here.
Okay, for
Okay, so the Catrina Allen Tour Series disc is going to be the... Oh, let's tell them.
ready?
Okay, ready? Here.
Okay, for
Okay, so the Catrina Allen Tour